Alright, let's do this. My name is TDawg, and this is the first video posted on my channel. This is going to be an introduction video. It's going to explain who I am, where my channel is headed, basically the goal of this channel, why I made it, why I want to post videos and stuff like that, things I'd like to do in the future, and the third thing I want to talk about is why you should, well, not why you should subscribe to me, but what you should expect in the future, and if that tickles your fancies, then yes, you should subscribe to me. Um, Basically, I am a 16-year-old gamer from the United States, Michigan, to be more specific, and I really like to play Call of Duty. Call of Duty is one of my favorite games. I've been playing since Call of Duty 4. It was my first ever first-person shooter, bar maybe James Bond 007 Nightfire. That's a pretty fun game, but really irrelevant to what I'm talking about. But basically, what I made this channel for was because I had a Dazzle not too long ago. I bought a Dazzle about 2 years ago actually, and well, basically I've had that Dazzle, and I never actually got around to editing any of my gameplay, learning the best render settings, any of that jazz, trying to set up my channel in a good manner. And I went through about I've got about 30 YouTube channels just for different things. I used to animate with a pivot stick figure animator. Some of you may be familiar with that. It's a fun little tool for people who just like to have fun. Yeah, that was one of my habits from a while back before I actually got into gaming like I do now. I've got a pretty good setup now. But yeah, I've got channels all over the place, tutorial channels, stuff like that. None of them ever really took off except for my original TDawg 41000, which is my PSN ID. The corresponding YouTube channel, of course, which would be my TDawg 41000 account. The videos on there have generated about 50,000 views. Is about the average for all of them, and that's after letting them sit latent for about 4 years. So that's basically my YouTube experience. I always go into these things really ambitiously, and then I never actually end up going through with them. I have that problem with a lot of things, but hopefully I can get a good little fan base going here, and maybe we'll see some good come out of this YouTube channel. A little bit more about me. I'm generally a very optimistic person. I don't like being mean to many people. I do have a problem with raging on this game. Anybody that I know will say that about me, or anybody who's ever played the game with me will say that about me, and I end up I get freaked out really easily because, as many of you may know, Call of Duty Black Ops and MW2. I guess all the Call of Duties in general can be very rage-inducing at times, and well, I seem to get mixed up in the worst part of that, but you'll have to excuse me if my voice is raspy or choppy or speech is slurred or whatever. This is my first commentary I've ever actually done. I'm recording this on a Turtle Beach headset, the same one I used to play. I just switched switched the USB from my computer, or from my PlayStation 3 to my computer. A little bit more about me, I guess, all the stuff that I haven't covered. My PlayStation Network ID is TDawg 41000. Friends list is full. If that was even if that was even a question, I guess, in your head. But basically, I just now downloaded a codec for Pinnacle Studio, which I got with my Dazzle a few years back. I downloaded a codec that lets me edit the high definition M2TS files that my HD PVR puts out. And so I've had this problem for the past 7 months where the HD PVR that I use, it puts out these M2TS files. I've tried putting it in Sony Vegas Movie Studio, which is not Sony Vegas Pro, it's Movie Studio. It's a $50 program. Can't handle M2TS. It crashes as soon as you put the file in. And so I've been storing files on my computer because no other program that doesn't cost $500 out there will be able to actually edit these files and render them into something YouTube worthy. I did try converting the files. Every converter I found either had some kind of thing attached to it, and I did not want to pay for a program that was that didn't seem professional, and also that didn't drop the frame rate down to 30 frames per second, which looks really choppy. There's something like that. The frame rate was terrible. The converters made the quality worse, and I want to keep the videos in their true M2TS form. That's how they look the best. And so I've been storing up video files on my PC for the past 7 months, just giant matches of unedited gameplay. So here we are now. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be doing the every other XX legit quickscopes HD thing and release episodes of with a fancy title and containing all the trick shots and kill feeds I could scrounge together over the series of weeks. I want to do the I'm more towards the commentary type of thing and the Let's Plays and the stuff like that. It will be primarily Call of Duty because that's what I primarily play, and with MW3 coming out in about 4 days, that's probably what I'm going to stick towards. And basically, this channel, I don't know, my goal is to basically, I want this to be like an introduction into the video world, video creating, production, and all that. And I want to get a good fan base going, a good loyal fan base, a community that I can interact with, a nice friendly community without fighting in the comments and whatnot. Just nice people. And I mean, I'm open to pretty much anything. I'm willing to do Let's Plays and stuff like that of games that I have. I'm not going to actually commit to a Let's Play until I get a good loyal fan base, though, and people who would actually want to see that, or else I'd just be posting videos on a channel that maybe 1 or 2 people watch, and I doubt 1 or 2 people is going to want to hear everything that I have to say over a video game. There's a lot of games that I'd like to do Let's Plays of, and that's more for the future. As much as I wish I could get it started right now, my main focus right now is to get myself out there. But here's the thing, I want to get myself out there without actually advertising in the comments of other videos. I want people to either stumble across me, maybe tell their friends. I get 1 good loyal subscriber and I'm happy. Somebody who likes to hear my voice or see my videos or something along those lines. I would thoroughly enjoy that. That would that's where I want to start off. And like any other great YouTube channel would, or the owner of any other great YouTube channel would say, just be true to yourself. Don't advertise on other people's videos. It makes you look trashy, and that's pretty much what I'm going to follow. So yeah, this has dragged on quite a bit. Yeah, that's pretty much who I am, and that's what I want to do with my channel. So that wraps up my first ever commentary. Leave me some feedback in the comments. Thank you. Adios.